Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. In this session, we are going to see the first phylum Porifera. In the previous class, we have discussed about the basis of classification, right? So first of all, we have to understand what is Porifera, right? First phylum we are studying in this session, that is a Porifera. What is Porifera? We have to understand. Porifera means four bearing animals. Four bearing animals. Pore means what? Pore means pore bearing animals. Pore means generally minute openings. Small openings are called pores. Small openings are called what? Pores. Okay, minute openings are called pores. So on their body surface we can observe so many minute pores, so that is why they are called poriferans, four bearing animals. Let us try to understand these four bearing animals poriferan general characteristics. Okay, what type of characteristics do they have, right? The first characteristic feature, that is the grades of organization. So in the grades of organization, they show cellular level of organization, means their body is composed of what? Cells. So that is why they are showing cellular level of organization. There are no tissues, no organs, no organ systems, only cells are there. Okay, tissues are not formed in their body. That is why such type of organization is the cellular level of organization. Okay, then come to the symmetry. Mostly asymmetrical means body is not divided into two equal halves. Some animals can show radial type of symmetry. Radial type of symmetry means body can be divided into two equal halves from any plane. Okay, through many planes we can, if we can divide the body organism into two equal halves, then it is called what? Radial symmetry. Now come to the germ layer. Already we have discussed about the organization, levels of organization, symmetry, germ layer, coelom, habit and habitat, about all these basic characteristics, right? So in these general characteristics, so these poriferans, what kind of characteristics do they have, we are studying here, right? We are going to learn about all these. So germ layers, there are no germ layers. Germ layers are not there, means what? Ectoderm and endoderm like layers are absent. So why ectoderm and endoderm like layers are absent? Why? Because here tissues are not there. What are not there? Tissues are not there. If tissues are there, then only they can form the ectoderm and endoderm like layers, okay, in their embryonic stage. So there are no layers in their embryonic stage, so that is why there are no specialized ectoderm and endoderm like layers in their body. Now come to the next characteristic feature, that is the coelom. Acoelomates means there is no body cavity. What is body cavity? What is coelom? Already we have discussed in the previous class. So if the cavity is lined by mesoderm layer, okay, then it is called true body cavity. But there are no germ layers here. Germ layers are absent, then how the cavity is present? So cavity is absent, right? Cavity is there, but that is not a true cavity. That is not lined by mesodermal layer. Why? Because there are no germ layers. Mesoderm layer is absent. So that is why these animals are called what? Acoelomates, no body cavity, right? Acoelomates, a means no, so body cavity is absent. Okay, now come to the next point, that is a habit and habitat, right? Habit and habitat. Aquatic animals, aquatic means they live in the water. So mostly where do they live? They live in the marine water. Then they show sedentary. Sedentary character means what? Attached to the any hard surface. They attach it to any hard surface and they cannot move from one place to another place. Okay, solitary means they can live single individual, or they can also live in the groups. If they live in the groups, that is called colonial. If they live as a single individual, that is called a solitary type of living. Right, now come to the next slide. Digestive system. So digestive system, here the digestive system is absent. there is no specialized digestive system in these animals body, so that is why digestive system is absent. Intracellular digestion takes place inside the cells, the digestion process occurs, so that is why it is called what? Intracellular digestion. Now come to the respiratory system. Respiratory system also absent, circulatory system are also absent. In the place of respiratory and circulatory system, there is canal system which helps in the respiration and circulatory process. Okay, right. Come to the next characteristic feature, that is a reproduction. Right here, a sexual type of reproduction is there and a sexual type of reproduction. Both type of reproduction these animals can show. So one is asexual reproduction. In the asexual reproduction, they can reproduce through the fragmentation process. Fragment means what? If an organism is cut into many pieces, each piece can grow like a new individual. Example, this is one organism. Example, this is one organism. If we cut this organism into many pieces, each piece can grow like a new single individual, complete individual. Okay, so if any organism show such type of characteristic feature, then that is called a fragmentation process, asexual mode of reproduction. Fragmentation is one type of asexual mode of reproduction process. Now come to the sexual mode of reproduction process. You know already, male and female gametes, if they fuse and they fertilize, then that is called what? Sexual mode of reproduction. Here these animals also show sexual mode of reproduction. Look at this sponge is releasing sperm cells and this sponge is receiving the sperm cells, and inside the body zygote is formed, and inside the body larva is developed. Larva comes out, and when it gets the hard surface in the water, then it grows like a settle down there, and it grows like a complete individual, matures like a new individual, like that adult individual. So like that they can reproduce sexually also. So here these animals are hermaphrodites. Hermaphrodite means what? Male and female sex organs are present in the single individual. In the same organism's body, male and female sex organs are present. Such type of organisms are called what? Hermaphrodite animals. Right here, internal fertilization occurs. The fertilization occurs inside the body. If here, look at this diagram. Here the fertilization is taking place inside the body, yes or no? If the fertilization occurs inside the body, then it is called what? Internal fertilization. Development is indirect. Here larva stage is present, so that is why development is indirect. Any living organism body in its developmental stage, if larva is present, then what it is called? It is called a indirect development. So here also these poriferans poriferans development process, there is a larva stage, so that is why this development process is called what? Indirect development process. Come to the some special features, unique features of the Porifera phylum. Right, these Porifera phylum animals, they show some special features, unique features, that is a water canal system. Just now I said respiratory system and circulatory system are absent, yes or no? So in the place of respiratory and circulatory system, here water canal system helps to perform the respiration and as well as circulation. It brings the water inside, it brings the oxygen, okay, dissolved oxygen in the water comes inside, and the waste material diffused outside and goes out through the water only, right? So like that water canal system helps here. Here water enters through millions of minute pores. What I said, poriferans means pore bearing animals. On their body surface we can observe so many pores. These pores are called what? These pores are called ostia. These pores are called ostia. So these ostia open into a central cavity. There is a space in the body. This space is called spongiocele. They open into the spongiocele, from where it goes through osculum. When water enters into this cavity, then it goes out through the osculum. Look at this, here one opening is there, so through this opening water goes out. Okay, like this there is a canal system in the poriferans body. Okay, now come to the another unique feature, that is these sponges spongiocele. These sponges have spongiocele and canals. Okay, these canals are lined with spongiocele, means that cavity, and these canals are lined with what? Specialized cells. These cells are called choanocytes or collar cells. So these are the choanocells or collar cells, blue color cells we can observe here. So the body cavity, the spongiocele, the cavity is covered by, so this cavity is covered by what? Here some specialized cells, such type of cells, these are called what? Choanocytes or collar cells. Okay, right, come to the next slide. Right here, body is supported by spicules and spongin fibers. Look at these spikes like structures are there, right? So these spicules and spongin fibers like structures act like a skeletal system. They act like what? Skeletal system. Okay, they act like skeletal system. So like that, they provide the support to body. Here, spongin fibers and spicules are act like what? Skeletal system, and they provide the support to these animals body. Right, now come to the examples. One is the Sycon, Skypa, Spongilla, freshwater sponge, Euspongia, bath sponge. These are the example for poriferans. Look at these animals. You can observe some small pores on their body. Look at this. So many pores are there, right? So these pores are there on their body. So that is why they are called what? Poriferans. Okay. So I hope you understand this, and we have one more slide. This is the last one. Let us try to understand the characteristic feature once again at a glance. Okay, so here grades of organization, cellular level of organization is there. Already we have learned asymmetry is there. Some they show radial symmetry, and these animals are acylomates, and they live in the water. Sedentary, they cannot move. Solitary, single they can live, and they can live also in the groups. And digestive system is absent, intracellular digestion. Respiratory system also absent, circulatory system also absent. Next, what about the reproduction? Asexual reproduction is there, sexual reproduction is there. Asexual through fragmentation. Okay, sexual reproduction, male and female gametes will be fused in the animal's body, internal fertilization. And these animals are hermaphrodites, male and female reproductive organs are present in single individual. Development, what kind of development is there? Indirect development is there, means larva stage is there in their body. Okay, in their development. Okay, in their development they have larva stage. And what about the unique features? Water canal system, millions of ostia are there, spongocoel, canals, choanocytes, all these are the special features of poriferans, right? So that is why these are the unique features of the poriferans. We cannot observe in any other phylum such type of characteristics. So example, Sycon, Spongilla and Euspongia. I hope you understood this. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. If you like my lecture, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.